So guys, we're trying to find new ways to make money on our old iron starting from scratch Montana farm. I got another plan. Oh, it's plan B? No, I think we're down to at least C right now, aren't we? Yep. Plan C. I don't even know. Guys, I've got a lot of planting done already. I mean a decent amount. Let me just pull into this. We got our fields over here. These are some of our newer fields. And I was sitting here fighting the idea of just planting more grains on these. I don't know. I'm just not satisfied with the amount of money we're making off the grains. And to be honest, I think it's just the lack of work at times. It seems like we can get through the harvest, relatively quickly. So let's, change this up a little bit.
Here we go again.
Change this up how? I know you're asking. Yeah, we're planting grass. We're planting a hay field. We're going to put a hay field down over here, and I got one more spot as well. So we're going to be changing things up just a touch. All right, planter is on. Drop that down. There we go. Got our markers on. And I think, away we go. Perfect. All right, so like I said, trying to make some money, changing it up, going from our grains. We're still going to use, I think, a little bit of grains. I think a little bit of grains will still be beneficial. I do have, I think, beans planted right over beside, no, it's barley, beside the farm. We've got some other stuff planted over by the old farm, to be honest. We'll leave that alone. And we'll go with some of the other fields with some hay. I think maybe hay might be the way to go. So I've got the equipment already kind of for that, guys. Well, I mean, not all the equipment. Some of the equipment we've got for that already. So I might need a few more things. And maybe we should do silage instead of hay. Anyways, I think that might help us make a little bit more money. But the other thing I was thinking of, guys, you got to think of this. The other thing we're kind of going to get if we do that, well, quite honestly, we'll be able to harvest a few more times per year. Like, we'll get 3 more harvests per year rather than just the one from any of our grain crops. I know, super big brain idea, some might call that, right? Big giant brain, big giant clutch brain. Now, I know I was kind of debating last time whether we should get rid of our old iron here, guys. I know I thought about it for a bit, to be honest. It was kind of a toss-up. Like, do I want to get rid of this? Do I want to keep it? And I think we've kind of, well, we're at the point now where I think we should probably live with the way it is. Let's drop that back down. Get our ridge markers out again. That back down. Perfect. Yeah, I think we should definitely live with it the way it is, because it's just too expensive for me to increase to something that's a little bit bigger right now. I'm happy with the old Ford. We've got, you know what? We've got a planter. We've got a seeder. We've got some old trucks. The one thing we're going to need, though, of course, if we're doing some hay like this, we've got a baler, but we will need a swather and maybe like a tedder, maybe a rake. But really, that's relatively inexpensive, especially by the time we get to harvest in a few months. I'll do some more work with Sam over the summertime, the springtime. We'll get planting there. I'll get some more contracts done with him, and we should be good. Then we'll have enough money to go buy our new equipment. I'm going to have to just kind of do a little bit of a headland here at some point, it looks like. It's a little tight. Oh, easy. Let's not run my bale fork right into the tree. There we go. We're good. So guys, let me see if I can get these planted here. And yeah, we'll go from there. I've got this field, and you can see there's a field straight ahead of us as well. These two need to be planted with the grass seed. Put the hay down. And yeah, hopefully within a few months, hay will start sprouting here, and we'll be in some money with some bales. It seems like we end up having to go to bales more often than not. It feels like that's, you know what, we've got to practice what you preach, right? It tends to be the easiest way for us to get started by making some money, and then worry about the grains later on if we get, depending on what we want to do. But for now, let's worry about the hay, see if this can make us rich out here in Montana. All right, we got this one pretty much done. I'm just going to finish off the end rows here. I couldn't get as well around here as I would like, of course, with the fence lines all being in my way, so we can just quickly make a couple quick passes down here just to make sure. We can double plant the grass, of course, no biggie. Get her down, and yeah, this will make sure this field's all completely taken care of. Looks pretty good down here. You know, one of the best things about grass actually is that we don't have to replant it, guys. So every time we plant, that's the last time we have to plant it technically. So that'll be nice, right? That's going to save us a little bit of cash. That being said, we still got to we got to fertilize, of course, and take care of the grass later on. But speaking of which, I'm a little low on grass seed before we go across to the other field. So let's head back to the farm and fill this thing back up quickly. Oh yeah, under the bridge, under the old bridge. A little bit of mud, Oh, yep, a little bit of mud. All right, let's go over there. Let's go get this thing filled back up quickly. Perfect. Seed is in. We'd use like no fertilizer there either, like none. Another good thing with seed, it's relatively inexpensive to get into the ground. Like, that's crazy how little we had to use there. Anyways, let's get our grass going on the other side of the field. We've got one smaller field to go take care of. Then we've got a big one over on over past where, well, the cabin is. Over on the old cabin farm we had going, guys. Let's head over there afterwards this. I'll see you guys once I get this field done. Give me a couple minutes. Should only take us like half an hour. Man, if I keep this kind of speed up going down by the tracks, it'll be even less than that. I've been flying underneath that bridge. No train coming? No train, no train. We're good. We're good. Let's dive in here. All right, that field has been planted, but guys, I've been noticing this tractor is running a little on the rough side. You know what? Before we head across, we should probably do a little bit of maintenance to this thing. I might as well see if I can repair the planter as well. Let's just get that taken care of. I do have, where's my toolbox? It's in here somewhere. Where is it? It's like right, there it is. I knew I put it in here somewhere. Grab that. Let's go. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of work, you guys. Let's make sure we take care of this. I mean, it's not worth that much money anymore, is it? But I'm still spending that much almost in actually getting it repaired. Oof, everything needs it. Should I worry about this? You know, we might as well. Value's fine. Repair's only $50. That's totally fine. Same with the bale spike, $3 repair. Sure, we'll repair it all. Everything's been repaired up at least now. That costs us a little bit of money, but you know what? You got to do it eventually, every once in a while at least. Keep this. I want to keep this Ford running. Now, I've been thinking to myself, you know what? We need another tractor. Maybe that's something we can do. I don't need a big one. I'm going to need something else to help me, well, pull that baler around, maybe Ted and windrow the grass. I don't know yet. If we get something with a rake, so it could be smaller, right? It'll take care of the tedding and maybe the raking. And this can handle the baling and the planting. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't decided. I haven't figured out yet. But if I could find something small again, something a little bit smaller than this even, and this will be our larger of the tractors, maybe this old iron farm can still work. I don't know. Need to really sit down and think about this. We got to put some beacons on here. There's a lot of traffic. We got a bit of a trek to do here. Yeah, I don't know yet. I really don't know what we're going to be able to get. Can I get anything for under, $20,000, $30,000? Ah, man, I don't even know what we'd be looking at. We have to look at something pretty old, I think. There's the old cabin farm, guys, and these fields have all been planted. They're all, you know what, they're looking pretty good right now. These two fields, pretty happy with the way they're looking. But our new field, which is, well, down over that neck of the woods over there, we're heading that way now. That one there is going to be all grass. That's going to be our hay field. That's going to be our biggest hay field by quite a bit. Yeah, look at the size of this thing. Yep, that looks pretty good. All right, well, let's get into this. Let's see if we can get this done. I got 2 hours, really, until the sun kind of goes down, and we're going to run into a little bit of problems. Slow her down. It's a little quick. Yeah, we need to get this planted as quick as we can today. Don't want to be doing this at night, of course, and I just want to get her done today, so this is the last field I have to worry about for the most part. Everything else has been planted again. We got the grain crops on all the standard fields, but all these new fields, we're changing it up a little bit. We're going to hay. Now, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit raspy today. If I got more of the, I don't know if the radio downstairs voice, I don't even know if it's, it sounds like I've been smoking a pack of smokes, but at the same time, it's actually been out yelling at some of the kids. We got a little bit of hockey games going on lately. It's been, when you're sitting on the bench and coaching, you got to make sure your voice is heard. And I don't really have a problem with that typically. So, but unfortunately now it's hurting me to try to talk to you guys and let you know what's going on the farm here. I feel like I've used all the vocal cords on the ice, and now I'm just struggling to get it out to you right now. But don't worry, it'll be fine by tomorrow. We should be back tomorrow, normal-ish, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Actually, speaking of tomorrow-ish, if you are a new subscriber or if you want to see more, well, welcome in, guys. Good to have you guys in here if you're brand new. Thanks for subscribing, and if you haven't done so yet, you know what? You get a little animation now when you hit the subscribe button. Did you guys know this? You go down below and hit the subscribe button. If it's a new channel to subscribe to, you get like a little animation. Fun fact, though, if you want to slap the like, when you hit the like button, you also get a fun little animation. So you new subscribers, or older subscribers, I should say, you also get something kind of fun to do. So if you go down and hit the like and watch the little animation goes down there, YouTube's changing some things. I mean, at least if you're on the PC, I don't know if it does it on mobile. Someone check for me on mobile. Does it do it on mobile? You know what? If it doesn't, drop me a comment. If it does, drop me a comment, because you know what? Let me know. Let me know what your favorite hockey team is, and if you don't have a hockey team, just put your favorite emoji down in the chat instead, because it all helps the algorithm, right? I better see some emojis down there, but I'd rather see hockey teams personally, let's be honest. And then I can take some shots over mine. Let's not talk about it right now. The playoffs are a far stretch away, let's be honest. All right, let's get this field done. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Guys, it's harvest season. It's not even really this summer. It's June, July, doesn't matter. The barley looks good, but that's not what we're talking about. We're going after the hay today. We got some haying to do. So guys, I broke the bank a little bit. If you were hoping for more old iron, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. I ended up getting a new Vermeer swather. I was hoping for a self-propelled swather, but I couldn't find anything for like close to the price that we got for this thing. A little more versatile, right? Yeah, this is a pretty good unit. Fairly new rake and tedder, a Vicon tedder as well. So like all of this fairly new equipment. You're not getting old iron, but I mean it should get us do pretty well for these small grass fields we got with all the one big one. So you know I said you'd be disappointed, no old iron. Well, that's not entirely true. Not entirely true. Look at this. We got the Ford, of course, but this was in the used market, a 4440. So we got 150-ish horsepower, two-wheel drive John Deere tractor. It's a little old, of course, but I said I wanted a second tractor. And I didn't think something like this would show up. This is pretty much perfect for what I want to do, right? 4440? Yes, please.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
Oh, perfect. Now, like I said, I did break the bank just a touch. I worked for the last couple months over on Sam's Farm, just doing contracts. And plus all the money we had saved up and spent every last dime of it on this. I really hope that hay kind of pays for itself. I have a funny feeling the hay is not going to be where it's at, but it is what it is for today. Like I said, we can get a number of harvests off before I have to worry about it. But for today, you know what? I could use the Ford for pulling the Vermeer. I'm going to use the John Deere today. We'll get Dirty out in the Ford, and then we'll go from there. Sound like a plan? We'll double up. We'll double duty this and see if we can kind of get through this at a reasonable pace. So we'll see how this works out for us, guys. We got Gertie back there in the Ford. Like I said, she's got the tedder hooked up to it, and then I've got, of course, the John Deere Vermeer. Then we can switch up, come grab the rake as well as our baler, and hopefully get this all done together in one fell swoop. So kind of be like that, right? Yeah, I'm really happy to find this John Deere. This was kind of a surprise to find an old piece of equipment like this for a reasonable price. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, to be honest with you. I was just kind of trying to figure it out, and this just kind of fell into my lap, to be honest with you. All right, come on through. Where are you at, Gertie? You should be coming through right now. She's stuck? She's stuck. Oh, there she is. Okay, I was going to say, did she make it? Wondering when she was coming. There she is. Perfect. That looks good. All right, let's unwrap this and see how we're going to make do. Which side does this go on? It goes on the other side, eh? Trying to think here. If I go on this side, I'm going to have to go on the inside for at least one headland here. Yeah, we got to go on the inside, otherwise we're going to be out on the road. I don't want that. So we'll go on the inside for the one, so we'll go counterclockwise, and then we'll switch it around and go clockwise once we get things set up. All right, looks like Gertie's good to go. Let's drop this in, put her down, and let's see if we can get this thing taken care of, get some hay. Perfect. Easy. Don't want to be too far into that. Excellent. All right, away we go. Oh yeah, looks good, guys. It looks really good. I'm really happy about that. That works perfect. I was a little bit concerned. Like I said, I'd be right on the road if I went the other direction first. So we'll do this one first, and then we'll double back and go the other direction, make life a little bit easier for us. But yeah, Gertie's back there. She's got the Ford. This tractor, I was a little concerned the tractor might not have enough horsepower. What I was really hoping for, guys, was something with a 3-point with PTO up front. Of course, John Deere does not have that on the 4440, so that was not an option for me. I ended up having to figure out something else, which is where the Vermeer came in. I'm gonna go take all this over down here. Maybe we can get some more grass off that far side eventually. I don't know, up against this little laneway. For now, this is working out just fine, though. So, guys, obviously for today, we're doing hay bales. Hay bales are going to be what we're doing. I've got a plan that's going to allow us to make some more money sooner than later, to be honest, but we've got to get through this harvest first because, quite honestly, I need the money. I can't afford to change up plans now. We've kind of committed ourselves a little bit here. I'm going to do this, by the way. All right, we're back on path. Let's see here. If I do, I got an idea. We'll go down to the end here. We'll just go down to the end. We'll double back. Oh boy, that's a little toit. There we go. And Perfect. All right, now she should just come right around. Yeah, hairpin turn. There we go. Excellent. It's like I've got a plan, and everything's coming together right now. Oh, don't go into the trees, though. Don't go into those trees. Perfect. Good job, Gertie. You're doing fantastic today. Like I said, we do have a plan on being able to make more money fairly soon, but we need to make the money off these bales first, because I think what I'll do, guys, we're going to move into silage. Silage, the money in silage is way more. There's way more money in silage. I don't know what I was going to say there before that, but anyways, there's a lot more money to be had in silage, but we got to make something first. Start off with the hay bales. We'll sell those bad boys off, and then we'll move over to some silage. Maybe that'll kickstart us a little bit, but we got to start it somewhere. This is where it is. This is where she be for now. As we're going through this field, I'm thinking to myself, I see the field over there, the barley field that's ready to be harvested, that I could harvest and probably take the money from right away and use that for a new silage baler. I'm just saying. I can also do a pit, right? I just don't really feel like doing a pit because that's going to be a whole lot more money. How's that door open? There it goes. It's going to be a whole lot more money than I'm going to need to use or spend to try to get equipment to load it. I mean, I got the truck, I guess, but man, I would need some kind of a front loader, a proper front loader. Let's be honest, if we're doing this much silage, a proper front loader, gotta pack it all down. And plus, on top of all of this, if we get silage bales, I gotta let it ferment for a bit. Where these bales, I could just go sell off if I wanted to, right? We'll check prices to see if it's worthwhile or not. Maybe we'll hold on to them for a little bit, but man, I'm pretty broke here, guys. Like, I definitely need to get some money incoming. I mean, I could probably work with Sam a little bit. There's not a lot on his farm that needs to be done right now, it looks like, but I could probably get, you know, a couple grand in the old account from him at least if I have to, which is something we may need to do. But for now, well, hopefully Gertie's okay getting paid in chewing gum. I don't know. Oh, I just realized we got the Vermeer. I forgot we got the Vermeer. I didn't need to do the headland in the wrong direction. I could have switched it up. I totally forgot the Vermeer does this. Yeah, we know what we're doing. Don't worry. We're the best driver in Farm Sim.
Figured out.
You figured out.
All right, that's going to pretty much do it for our first field. We've got the little one next door to do, and then we'll head over to the big one. Let me go get this first one, that little guy finished, and I'll catch up with you guys in 2 seconds here. All right, fields are completed. We got both of these done. We got to go head back over through the farm and head over to the other side of the county. It'll be a bit of a trek. Like I said, I have no way of trucking these things, so we're just going to be taking the highway. Man, maybe I can get on the train. Tracks are right here. That'd be kind of convenient, but it's not that far, though. Oh, yeah, back into the tunnel. Careful. Be careful. Oh, easy. Get going. Get going. Two-wheel drive tractor. You know the problem we had with that before? Oh, Gertie. Easy down there. Holy. That was close. Oh, man, we got stuck in traffic. We got cars everywhere here. Gertie's struggling back there. She's all over the place. Look at her. What is she doing? She's weaving in and out of the... Oh, just keep it on the narrow, Gertie. Keep it straight and narrow. All right, once again, same as before. Looks... Oh, man, this tractor's looking a little messy already. Gertie, how you doing back there? Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Easy, easy, easy. Good. All right. I think she looks like she's raring to go. We got some haying to do. It's a great day for hay. Oh, looky, looky. Almost done the big field. Another couple passes up here. We got the lower end done already. Just finishing off up here. And it's 11 o'clock. We've got time to start baling right away. We'll see. Remind me to reset the counter on the baler. Remind me, please. Let's get this wrapped up and I'll meet you guys back at the farm. Oh, here, easy, Gertie. Easy, easy, easy. Holy shnikes. What was that? Come on. I forgot to mention, I also I had to take out a loan to pay Gertie, guys. That she was refusing to work for me anymore. So anyways, we got the rake hooked up to the 4440. Yep, that should do all right. And the Ford's got the New Holland all set up. Gertie just ran inside quickly. I think she had something to go take care of, if you know what I mean. Anyways, other than that, I think we're good to go. We'll head back. Let's head back under the underpass and we'll see if we can get this oh yeah, wait. You guys didn't remind me about the baler. Reset the counter on the baler. I'm on it. Oh look, she even changed her shirt. That was quick. All right, back on through. Let's nice and easy. Sneak on through here. Come on, get through. Perfect. Gertie, you good back there? Let's see how she does. Good. She make sure she's not going too quick. She likes to a little bit of a lead foot sometimes, and it causes some problems. If you guys have seen recently, obviously. You know what? We'll start right in here, I think, actually. We'll go right here, and then we'll go to the other field, and then over to the big one, and we'll see how many bales we got. I've already got numbers on what hay's going for, so I should have a pretty good idea by the time we get this done what kind of money we're looking at. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, we're making hay right now. Doing pretty decently. I mean, I'm looking at each one of these bales. They're going to get me at least, let me think here, it's got to be like maybe almost 400 bucks, maybe 350 bucks a bale. So do the math at 350 to 400 bucks, maybe a bale right now. Now, if I hold on to them, I might get more, right? If I take them and sell them right now, I'll get less. But, and if I manage to get all the way into these corners, I could probably get more bales. But anyways, getting a decent amount of bales here, guys. I think this could be a fairly profitable way of running things, even just doing the hay. Look at all these bales already. Oh, Klutch, get over. I'm too busy looking around at my wonderful bales. Anyone want to count some bales? I know I got the counter. Don't worry, I reset the counter. I might want to go take a look at those to see how many we got. We got quite a few here. You know what? I'm not gonna do a count. I'm not gonna do a count yet. We're gonna take a look and see once we get the other side done. I missed a little bit. I blissed a little bit of hay. I know. Listen, she has a tough time on the corners too. Hasn't quite figured out how to line that thing up yet. But guys, I mean, there's a lot of freaking bales here. Holy! I might need a new solution for loading them. I have a bad feeling I'm gonna lose my mind with that Ford and the front loader though. Oh man! All right, look at that. Oh, we got both tractors up on the track line here. I haven't done a count yet. I haven't looked at the counter over on the baler, but Gertie's been busy. Look at the bales we've got off this. This is fantastic. It's a pretty high yield out here in Montana for bales, guys. This might be our cash cow. This, you know what? It's always our cash cow. This is what I fall back onto. I swear, you just fall back onto hay, silage, you're good to go. Anyways, speaking of good to go, let's get going over to. We gotta get over to the big field. We gotta get to the big field. We're not even done the big field. Yeah, look at all the bales. All right, here we go. Let's get back into this. Get this done. You know what? Another hour. It's on lunchtime. Can we get this done in an hour? That would be actually not too bad. Just in time for lunch. Take a look at what we're gonna get paid out of this. I mean, if you think about it, we can do this probably 3 times a year. The amount of bales we're gonna get, guys, is not bad. If we can make, like, we made what, 60 grand beforehand. 60,000 bucks on, you know, similar sized properties. We're doing grain crops. We're gonna be able to do this baling 3 times a year, and like I said, we're getting roughly, you know, 200 to 300 bucks, maybe 400 bucks, depending on markets for a bale. That's a lot of money for a bale, isn't it? That seems like it's a little high, but anyways, that's what we're gonna be getting for these bales. These are 2,300 liter bales, I believe. So, yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I would do 150. It's 115 bucks per thousand to 150 bucks a thousand, something like that. Anyways, I think it might be up to 180 if you go real high. But just saying, guys, that's actually pretty reasonable. I mean, we could be looking at $100,000 right in this harvest, potentially. I love how you can hear the Ford in the background right behind us, and you can hear every time it's getting full, it beeps. You can hear the beeping of the baler as she gets full, and it has to drop off another bale because it's so regular. Like the yield we're getting off this is actually kind of ridiculous, guys, for a field we haven't really gotten into and taken care of yet. I mean, we did fertilize, but it was plowed, I guess, but still we haven't, like, we're not maximizing things yet. So the bales are just kind of pumping out of that thing almost as fast as it possibly can in that New Holland. I mean, a little quick for sure, but still, it's definitely pumping out the bales. All right, I think this should about do it. Actually, I'll grab this right here as well. There's a little bit more left here that I see. Perfect. All right, look at that, guys. Look at the bales we've got here. There's so many bales. I think we got most of it. I think we've done a pretty decent job of pretty much grabbing all the bales, or all the hay that's down, and making it into bales. Should we take a look and see what kind of numbers we're talking about here? How many bales did we get? How many? Oh boy, that counter is pretty high. 294. So doing some quick math, if we have, it's going for the lower right now, the bales go for about 140, 150 bucks. 300 bales, we're looking at almost a little over $100,000. High season, we might get 180 bucks per thousand. If we go sell it max season, guys, we could make 150,000 bucks. That is redonkulous.
Holy shnikes.
So guys, I think that may get us on the right side here. I mean, one harvest, $100,000. We'll see where we can go from there, but I mean, I gotta make the money first. It's not that difficult. We could sell it all. I'm saying this could be our new plan. Well, we've got sunflowers to come get later on, but I don't know if that's going to be worth it. I really don't. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. Drop a like if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And of course, thank you to our channel members. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you, channel members. You guys keep the channel going, that's for sure. You guys are amazing. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Drop a like, and what else can I say? I think hay bales are the way of the future on this farm. Man, that's crazy. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.